Dragonball Kai. Dragonball filter. So yeah, it's came out in 2009. I was excited for this, like a lot of people were, only to get disappointed with the animation.
Yeah.
So
take 290 of your.
Wait, I got disappointed when 4 kids took it.
they did?
4 kids never took it.
They broadcasted it on 4 kids though.
Well,
you mean that tunes out?
Thank you, yeah. You know what I'm talking about,
They
dude.
turned
Yeah.
into Coco and Neon Blue or
That stuff.
It's one of my favorite episodes. I don't get to see Goku driving a car.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Like as you can see, it's a big cut from 98 episodes. That's all we got for Kai. And the original was 291. They had a collaboration with One Piece. They would air both series back to back in Japan, which was an awesome thing. We got brand new music, which I liked. Intro, closing, the background music, everything.
Give you a theme.
And as you can see, we got Dragon Ball Z Kai.
So Blue Pogo is less offensive than Black Pogo?
Yeah, apparently. Like, I thought it was just stupid. Like, we grew up watching a censored Dragon Ball Z, which I thought wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But comparing it to the Dragon Ball Z Kai, I'm like, that's even worse censorship than ever. You know?
I thought
It's Jinx.
I thought it was Blue Pepper.
Also recently, we're going to be getting more Dragon Ball Z Kai. In Japan and English, they're going to be dubbing the rest from Great Saiyaman up to Boo. But apparently they're not airing it in Japan, like only we're going to be getting it. So like, I guess, they'll get like, when the DVDs and stuff come out, that's what we'll be getting, like the continuation of that. Alright. So, I'm going to talk about the Dragon Ball Eradicate Super Saiyans. This was like released a long time ago, but most of us might recognize it from being re-released. And then we got introduced to two bad guys. As you can see, that when Raging Blast 2 got released, we got the updated HD version of the OVA, which I thought was great, because they got rid of the video game footage that was in the actual anime itself, like it was like NES graphics. It was like really bad. Yeah.
Dude, you were advanced at the time, man.
I know it was.
At the time.
It was like what was that game? Where you get to like interact with your game, like Time Gal or.
Oh yeah, like one of these. Those laser disc games.
Yeah, where you pretty much like, interact with the cutscene.
Yeah.
Then we got this OVA, which I thought was awesome. Surprisingly, a lot of people didn't like it, but I did.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody liked that?
Apparently there was a lot of you. I liked it because it's a sequel.
Yeah.
And
it was actually penned by Toriyama himself. So.
Yep. So in this special, we have no Tien and Chatsu. Even though they were in the, if you look, they're not in the, they're on the cover, but they're not in the series itself because the voice actor for Tien died.
Oh.
And they didn't have enough time to redub them until Dragon Ball Kai came out.
Just get Sean Schimmel.
Yeah, in the English version.
Yeah.
But then we got introduced to these two guys who are like remnants of Frieza. They were supposedly as strong as the Ginyu Force, but now they're as strong as the first form of Frieza. By that point, and then when they fused together, they him, which is cool. I thought it was like Mass Immune from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
When they fused together to make a big fat guy, I was like, that's cool.
That might actually be the reference.
Is that the Doria's uncle?
Then we got introduced to Vegeta's brother. Like, I thought it was kind of cool introducing that, but I wish they would have done more of him.
The Last of the Saints, huh?
At least it's Prince of all 4 Saiyans.
Wow.
Then there's the manga version, which actually that one is really good because like it's pretty much the same thing except they put in Tien and Chatsu and a few little extras in the book. Supposedly, it's hard to say if it's canon or not, like when it first came out. But recently, it's been confirmed that it is canon. It does count. because it takes place in between
Nothing after Cell.
So that manga was written by Akira Toriyama, or no? It's just this. Okay.
Then we got
no.
Alright, so this was released 2 years ago. It's not done by Akira Toriyama, it's done by somebody else who was approved by Akira Toriyama. There you have it. This is also part of the Dragon Ball 4S project, which is a project. It was to begin a new step to make a new Dragon Ball for the fans, old and new. Then we got introduced to Lord Chill, and he's supposed to be the precursor to Frieza.
Frieza with his super function and power swap.
And supposedly because of him, he's the one that passes on the Super Saiyan legend to his descendants in the future. At first I was saying like it's hard to say if this is also canon or not. It's because it makes like a time paradox in a way.
Yes, because that's kind of surprising.
You know, like you're kind of trying to say that Bardock's the first Super Saiyan, even though they introduced Broly as the first Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
So,
well, you know, Akira Toriyama breaking the storyline as usual.
yeah. Now we're talking about something new. Everybody's like nobody's gonna be able to see this yet.
Hey, John, have you seen it yet?
No.
I sure
I've seen just the fight scenes, which is good enough for me.
Wait.
You're about to see it.
Movie, right?
Yeah.
Yes!
Alright, so this one came out. This takes place during the lost decade of the 10-year time jump in the end of the manga. If you look, it does make sense because if you read it, when Bulma visits Goku and she's like, how come I never see you anymore? He's like, what are you talking about? I saw you 5 years ago. This is the 5 years he's probably talking about now. And I'm like, that's awesome. I like that. So we're introducing these two guys. Surprisingly, like I thought they were like mad weak because of the way they look.
Yeah.
But they're mad strong. They're stronger than Majin Buu. So. And then in this, we get told by him that he's the one that spills that tells the legend of the Super Saiyan God. Apparently there's been one before that was supposedly who destroyed the evil Saiyans, even though in the prehistoric times of Planet Vegeta or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a time limit in the form, and that he ended up not being able to eradicate all the Saiyans. So then this is before Frieza did it.
Huh.
And then of course this is what we get for Super Saiyan God Goku. I'm not very impressed by this one.
I mean, look. And as long as it still does damage, I guess that's all that really matters.
We go from hedgehog, golden hair to carrot top.
It says Kaioken.
Hey, it's, you know, he got so strong he became Chrono from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
You know what? There you go. I like that.
That explanation has
Makes sense.
made
But one cool thing I did like about it, because it reminds me of the transform from Dragon Quest IX. If you remember, if you play that game, if you do the transform, he becomes like a Super Saiyan, which is purple hair. That's what kind of reminds me of a little bit, which I thought was kind of cool, but I felt like it wasn't really much of an effort. Like I've seen fan drawings better. You know? So
at least it's not, you know.
one new thing is the music, which like the band Flow does the Hit Chala song, which is awesome. Like I'm a big fan of Flow, and I also downloaded the soundtrack. The entire soundtrack is nothing like you ever heard. Like you're not going to be able to relate it to the Dragon Ball Z music and Dragon Ball Kai. It's completely redone. Like it's brand new.
It's still awesome.
Yeah, and I like it.
I really got new composer.
So we got like news of the Dragon Ball series supposedly coming back, and if you're like this guy who felt about the return,
What's wrong with that guy?
he's overexcited. That's what he is. But pretty much this came out I want to say it came out at a bad time also, because when this got posted it was like April 1st.
It was actually the movie year too. So.
And like people are like, oh, it's a joke, it's 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 kind of hard to say, but I've heard even before this that Akira Toriyama says that if this movie does well, he will think about doing an expansion for Dragon Ball Z or something brand new that'll take place, I guess, maybe after Z and before GT. I don't know. But,
yeah. Or we could just, overlap GT and just complete.
Oh, you mean like Dragon Ball Line?
Yeah, right, exactly.
That makes more sense than the damn GT series.
Yeah, can they just retcon out GT?
Yeah.
No, Dragon Ball Z
So yeah, mark your calendars for September. You're gonna be able to, so I guess we could say we get the subbed version for it, because that's when the DVD gets released in Japan. So, and when that happens, you know, there could be a bunch of fan sub groups that will eventually sub it, release it online, and you know, we can all watch it.
Yeah, but it's subbed in Spanish.
Look, there's a bunch of trolls on YouTube that keep posting like Dragon Ball movie, and it's like that's not the movie. That's completely different. And then after this, we got the new Big Home 3.
Hey, my fan fiction happened.
I know. So, I just want to play intro to it.
Oh, you missed it.
Spoiler alert, Naruto wins.
Actually, Ichigo wins.
Oh, Ichigo becomes a Quincy and he eats it. You know.
Dude, remember Quincy?
Oh, my bad. I'm beating.
Strongest weapon.
I think you lost your audio.
I didn't expect him to show this.
Alright, well.
There we go. Oh man, I felt like I was 10 involved in this.
Yeah. This is just the intro for the special. The special is actually just 2-part episode, which is really good. Like,
Is it really? Because I didn't believe my brother when he told me.
oh, you didn't watch it?
Not with him.
Watch it by yourself then.
He wouldn't stop talking. Yeah.
Watch it. It's awesome. Like,
Okay.
if you're a fan of like all 3 of these series, you'll love it. If you're a fan of 2 of it, you'll like it.
Because I haven't seen Toriko yet.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't seen Toriko. I haven't seen all of Toriko either.
Every time he tells me about it, he has to bring up clues. I get bored.
Yeah, but it's actually a really good series. It's really hilarious. But overall, like, I thought it was great because they had characters that each have like a partner to team up with and interact because they're very similar to themselves. But pretty much you have to watch it because like the second episode of it, it's really good because of the fighting team up of all 3 of Goku, Luffy, and Toriko.
Just a conversation that happened like that one scene. Oh, I can't spoil it.
It was amazing.
Sorry, I'm late. I just had to go save the world.
But this also marks the first time all 3 have teamed up, even though they've all kind of teamed up in a way, like Goku, Luffy, and Toriko. Yeah, like they've all teamed up in a way. So we had this. A lot of people are wondering why wasn't Naruto included in this, and also I heard about Ichigo. I'm like, because the animation sucks and it wouldn't fit into this. Because if you look at it, all 3 of his characters fit in animation style.
They're animated by the same company.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naruto's not Toei.
But, so all the Naruto fans can stop crying, we got the Jump Stars on its way for the PlayStation game, which is a badass game.
I need you to repeat that.
It's the Jump Stars Victory Versus game. It's for PlayStation. Huh? Not for the DS. It's for the console game.
I have
So do I.
I thought you were kidding.
No, this is legit. I've seen the trailer. For right now, it's been confirmed. Pretty much those 4 characters. Naruto's been included. Huh?
Nick, please ask your question.
Sephiroth's showing, right?
Yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the game.
Oh my god.
Alright, so for America, we got the Ultimate Tenkaichi game. It's really good. I just felt like it had a lot of wasted potential. Like, there's no DLC, there wasn't like anything like I'll talk for a sequel. Like, I really wish they would push more of this out, like, and maybe change the combat system a little bit, because I got tired of just flying only.
I got tired of hitting square and triangle every now and again.
Yeah, and then guessing like who's gonna stronger attack. And then we got the next game, which is like a beautiful masterpiece of gaming. The Connect game.
Oh boy.
The best Dragon Ball game ever.
Bitch, you look like Goku. That's exactly how it works.
Basically, you do is
We can't even make a good lightsaber game. How are we supposed to have a good Dragon Ball game?
Yeah.
The Japanese version actually came with actual Super Saiyan hair.
Well, actually, I think the American version got it too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
This was the Ultimate Tenkaichi sequel, by the way.
Alright, the only reason that it's worth having this game is so you can watch the episode of Barlock on it. That's about it.
Okay.
Other than playing the game, it's just toss it.
Fair enough.
But then recently we also got is the HD remake of Budokai 1 and 3, which I think are the...
How did they skip 2?
Because Dragon World sucks. And
Apparently it works like the Knightrokon. You just ignore it.
Personally, I think it's great because I liked both of those games. 3 is probably the best one out of those 3. I used to play it a lot when it came out.
That game's legit, right? It's real?
Yeah.
Yes.
There was actually another game I was going to talk about, but I found out it's not legit. It was called the Sparking Omega. It was released talking about like, oh, it's going to be the 4th Sparking series. And it's like, nope.
How come I never found that one? Now I want it.
So now next up is the Japanese game. So anyways, I know nobody's really played the Dragon Ball Heroes game because it's an arcade game. And
You need so many things in order to like play it.
you need cards. It's a card game that does like Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess you could say. Like you put it on a screen and huh? Yeah. It's very popular in Japan, the card games and stuff. So, the only recent new thing to talk about is it's coming on 3DS. So, if you got one, I would say pick it up because that's the reason I'm getting it. There's also the Dragon Ball line game. I know I talked about it before on my panel, but there hasn't been really anything new. The only thing I've checked on is that supposedly there's an English patch you can get, so you can play the game in English, but I can't confirm it because I have this crap.
I see the actual service for Dragon Ball Online like discontinued a couple years back.
Yeah, but at least it's still coming out because supposedly they're trying to make this game worldwide, and the last thing I heard is that Hong Kong just got the game. So hopefully we can hear Europe, maybe America.
Well,
This is another game that's new. Well, not really new. It came out in 2011. It's an arcade game. I never got to talk about this in my panel before. Like, this is a game I really wish they would release on console because it reminds me of the Dragon Ball Legends game for PlayStation 1 where you can have multiple people fight one opponent. So. We're going to be co-host? You might as well. Yeah, I had a hard ass time setting this shit up. Like, for some reason I wasn't reading it, but then I did that swap to the screen thing, and then I got it up. Everything's fine. I got the speakers full blast. Yeah, it's pretty bold.
Brandon, I see your erection from here.
So yeah, like it's a really cool looking game, but it's only in the arcade. But it's still going strong because they just as a character they unlocked in the game is Bills. He's actually playable.
Oh, cool.
So and Super Saiyan God form is a character that you can play as in that game. So it's not like this game just got released back in 2011 and that's it. That's the end of the game. So. Yeah. Alright, so now I want to talk about stuff where like...
I came here to see Dragon Ball Evolution. Why haven't seen that?
Yes, he is.
We'll talk about that.
I haven't shown yet. Yes.
Let's talk about Bruce.
The greatest picture ever.
All right, so this series is still going on, which I'm glad. I'm hoping. I thought maybe this would have been like pulled from YouTube and something like that.
Yeah, it was
They
for a
still
while.
troll you with the release dates.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to the release dates.
They troll you.
I just wait on Facebook like, hey, new episode. I'm like, all right, cool.
They'll take a break for 6 months and wait for you.
So yeah, like the last episode, which everybody should be up to date, right?
I am.
All right, go.
Oh God. Third. Ah, Brandon.
All right, and then now the recent thing with the death battles. Anybody seen that?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, fellas.
Oh, wait. Who here does not know what death battle is?
Make me want to win.
The boring OP one.
Like, so, yeah, this has been something of debate for years.
Of course the Mary Sue wins.
Yeah.
We're both way too good.
Like, this, I've been hearing about this since middle school for me. Like, you know, from back in the day, I got into Dragonball and comics. But yeah, like I'm kind of glad like now when they did that video on Screw Attack for the death battle.
Yeah.
Personally, I liked it. Like I didn't care. Like I wasn't pissed off with the outcome or anything. I'm a fan of both. I'm more of a Goku fan though, but
Of course, man.
the information in that was really well put together, and I was very surprised with the stuff in the map they put together for this. So, and if you didn't watch it, well, Superman won.
Yeah.
You know,
It made sense, but
it makes sense for the math and all that stuff, the abilities. Like, I kind of feel Superman's a little broken.
Oh, Superman is
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You don't care.
That's why
But no one cares.
Beats Eisen.
So now we're gonna talk about movies. So now, Nick, this abomination of a
Greatest
movie.
movie ever, greatest movie of all
Please
time.
tell me you're
Of all time.
fantastic. It stunk.
Yes.
That'll be the point.
it was a heart condition.
That's how the end.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a heart-
Alright, so this one is like an abomination for Hollywood.
I can't.
So you'll be that one person in theater watching it by himself.
Wait, who made the mistake of buying the game instead of watching the movie?
There was a
There was a game?
My brother
First
bought
day.
the movie and I told him it looked like crap, so I bought the game.
What is he, 12?
I had nothing.
Yeah.
12.
Well, your brother, you know what you should
When
do?
it
Get
came
your
out,
brother the Street Fighter game.
No, here's the
Made
thing.
by the movie.
Here's the thing.
Based on the game.
I didn't care about the movie,
Yeah.
but I wanted a new PSP game. So my parents get me this one.
Oh.
And I open it and I'm like, how is this approved? This is not even related to Dragon Ball Z. I think I died.
That's why I want to talk about this. This is why this section of the panel is going to be about stuff for the fans who make better stuff. So,
Dragon Ball Z makes G Gundam look like a Lovecraft novel.
Live action. I want to show you a trailer of a true Dragon Ball Z movie.
You're gonna piss your pants.
You're gonna, yeah, come.
No, really not. You know this already.
I can't. They already worked on the Frieza trailer.
Yeah. No, it's actually pretty cool.
What if I use two hands?
Yes.
Everything that happened here today has been transmitted.
I'm ready. I'm like, this is way better than Evolution.
That's what I'm saying. It's free.
And everything on this planet.
Please tell me Michael Cera's not.
Reporting for KBC News.
Somebody will be like, are you guys aliens?
You know what? The land
Yeah. I give her 2 fingers.
Oh, wait. One of the aliens seems to be signaling something.
And also, to be honest, I can't take Napa seriously.
He has that accent. He's built. That's what I like. He's bald and built. And Vegeta looks really cool too. He's Asian and spiky hair. How hard is that?
Still better than Dr. Who
It's classic Doctor Who.
Oh my god!
Is that the Mandarin?
Yeah.
Why didn't they get Vin Diesel?
Next are better. The effects are way better than Evolution.
They are a lot better than Evolution.
It's like, it's like, I hate it when you use self-destruct.
Look, it's
Oh, and my shoulder.
Out of my ears. Daddy.
Oh.
Come on, do it. Do it.
Show me what you got.
You know what we
You
want
sure like to talk big, don't you?
It's still there. Better. So the fighting's better than Evolution. Looks like Dragonball fighting.
Keep in mind how hard this is to do. How incredibly difficult. Maybe the effects that don't look like shit.
Yeah. Like, what are you, insane? Bang Chi-Chi. Bouncer got killed by splash attack. Like, use whatever you feel like it, man. Okay, Venusaur. Yeah, it is. Like, for me, it's my favorite saga. But I'm interested in seeing
That's a song I saw over and over again on Tsunami on repeat.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll watch it.
Do it. The same people.
You'll have to. It's free.
The same people that are doing this are currently working on the Frieza Saga trailer.
Oh, nice.
And from what I've seen,
They never released it?
that's it. They're just doing the trailer.
Yeah.
They can't afford to do a movie.
Oh, that's all there is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally like out of the. That's literally out of the.
Like, from what I've seen, it's gonna be CGI like Frieza, but the way they're doing it's really good because like they're gonna have a body double, it's a man, but the face is gonna be a woman who also does the voice for it and everything.
Yeah.
And from the effects I've seen, it's not that bad so far.